Their doubt is a reflection of their limits, not yours. When someone doesn't believe in you, they are not making a statement about your potential. They are making a statement about what they have allowed themselves to imagine is possible. People can only see as far as their own ceiling allows them to see. If they have never built something difficult, they cannot imagine you building it either. If they have never taken a real risk, they cannot understand why you would. Epictetus taught that other people's opinions of you are completely outside your control. What is inside your control is what you do despite them. Their doubt is their limitation showing, not yours. Stop explaining yourself to people who have already decided. Here is where most men waste enormous energy. They try to convince the doubters. They explain the plan in more detail. They justify the decision over and over. But you cannot logic someone into believing in you. Belief is not built through explanation. It is built through results. The most powerful thing you can do when someone doubts you is stop trying to change their mind with words. Save your energy. Save your breath. Let your future do the talking that your explanations never could. Use the doubt as fuel, not as a verdict. Every man who has ever built something significant has a list of people who doubted him along the way. The difference between the men who made it and the men who didn't was never the absence of doubt. It was what they did with it. Some men hear doubt and shrink. Other men hear doubt and use it as proof of exactly what they need to accomplish. The Stoics taught that obstacles are not punishment, they are training. And doubt from others is one of the most powerful obstacles you will ever be handed, because it gives you something to prove that has nothing to do with ego. It has to do with becoming. Your circle will change, and that is not a loss. Here is something nobody tells you about pursuing something real. The people who doubt you the most right now may not be in your life when you finally arrive, and that is not a tragedy. That is simply the cost of growth. Some people are only comfortable with you at the level you were. The moment you start changing, their doubt becomes less about you and more about their own discomfort with watching you outgrow the space they expected you to stay in. You do not need to fight for a seat at every table. You only need to build the table that the right people will eventually be drawn to. The strongest response to doubt is silent consistency. You don't need a speech. You don't need a confrontation. You don't need to win an argument with anyone who doubts you. You need to show up. Quietly, consistently, day after day. Long after the doubt was spoken and forgotten by everyone except you. Marcus Aurelius wrote that the best revenge is to not be like your enemy. The best response to doubt is not bitterness. It is becoming. Let your work speak in a language doubt cannot argue with. Results. Here is what I need you to carry with you. People will doubt you. It has happened before. It will happen again. And every single time it does, you have a choice. Let it become the voice in your head that stops you, or let it become the fuel that drives you further than you ever planned to go. The men who change their entire life are rarely the ones everyone believed in from the start. They are the ones who decided that belief from others was never a requirement for their success. Become that man, starting today. If this hit you, subscribe. We build here every single week. Drop a comment. Who doubted you? And what are you going to prove them wrong with? See you in the next one.